Hi, this is video training module number 29. Spend less, experience more while traveling. To start, go to Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com / thank you for your purchase. That's Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com / thank you for your purchase. And in between the words, thank you for your purchase, there's a hyphen. So again, that's Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com / thank you for your purchase. Now, this is the fulfillment page for those who have purchased the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle that reveals the proven strategies to flipping properties and making money online so you can work from anywhere in the world. And again, this is video training module number 29. Spend less, experience more while traveling. So now that you're at this page, what I want you to do is scroll down. And as you watch the screen capture video, this will give you an indication of where to go. We're going to scroll down. We're going to scroll down to this ebook, How to Travel Europe Cheap. And you'll see the ebook cover there, which you can click. And beneath the description, Travel Europe Like We Did for about $5 or less a day, you'll see another link. So you can click either the icon, the image of How to Travel Europe Cheap, or the description. So let's click on this image, How to Travel Europe Cheap. Now this will take a little while to load. It has a number of images in it that give the loading time, what it is, a little while. And again, this is video training module number 29. Spend less, experience more while traveling. And in this video training module, I'm going to go over parts of the ebook, How to Travel Europe Cheap. And this is the newer edition of the ebook. Now, this ebook is one of the many ebooks that's included in the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle. So if you have not purchased this, be sure to go to flipfloridalandebookbundle.com or makethisyourview.com to find out more. So now if you want to get yourself a glass of water, a glass of lemon water, a cup of hot tea, hot chocolate, something to drink, if you have a little errand to run, now's the time to do it. Then again, you can do that whenever you want while watching this video, obviously, because you can just pause it. So How to Travel Europe Cheap is an ebook that I assembled, that I put together, that shows you how to travel Europe like we did for about $5 or less a day. Now, if I can do this, you can do this as well. The ebook was written a few years ago. The techniques, for the most part, are still relevant and they still work. And what's interesting is after I returned from traveling Europe, I talked with a friend of mine and explained to her that I was writing an ebook about this, and she was very interested in it. and she was very surprised that it was possible to travel Europe for as little as we traveled Europe for. And when I was doing this in Europe, I just figured, okay, most people know how to do this. But so far, the people who I've talked to, even now, they seem like they haven't heard about these websites that will allow you how to travel Europe cheap. Travel Europe like we did for $5 or less a day. So here we are at the ebook. And we're going to kind of scroll through it. I'm going to share some of the techniques that you can use in this ebook to spend less, experience more while traveling. So this is one of the places that we stayed at, the Chateau Isle Marie. It was in Picqueville, France. Me and Reagan. This is one of the meals we had in Traben, Germany, one of the most beautiful towns I've ever been in. This meal had a lot of homemade ingredients, basil, homemade fresh tomatoes, pizza, delicious homemade peach wine. It was fantastic. This is us hitchhiking. This is us at the castle. We stayed at this castle, this chateau, for 33 days. And the caretakers at the time, she wanted us to stay longer, and I wanted to stay longer. Reagan, however, wanted to continue traveling. So we continued traveling. So scroll down a little bit. This is us in Sternhagen, Germany. Me, Reagan, a little dog, bales of hay. We stayed with a woman who was a farmer who had goats and livestock, and she would also give piano lessons, and she would make a lot of cheese products and milk products from the cows, and then trade them and use them as a barter for stuff she needed in town. It was Sternhagen, and there appeared to be a very small town nearby. So let's scroll through this and get to this. By the way, this is the view of Traben, Trabach on the Moselle River. It was absolutely beautiful. And again, we traveled Europe for about $5 a day. Anyone can do this. Table of contents about this ebook. So to get more details, of course, you can go to howtotraveleuropecheap.com and purchase the ebook, or get the whole ebook bundle, which I recommend. Go to flipfloortolandebookbundle.com or make this your view and buy the ebook bundle. So here's the gist of this ebook. How to travel anywhere for $5 a day or less. It should probably be how to travel anywhere for $5 or less a day. Anyway, anyone, including you, can travel Europe or even the USA for $5 a day or less. How? By using WWOOF, W-W-O-O-F, and Couchsurfing. So WWOOF, what is WWOOF? WWOOF stands for Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. It also stands for, according to some people, Willing Workers on Organic Farms. Reagan joked that it stood for Willing Weeders on Organic Farms, because while we stayed at the chateau, one of our jobs was weeding, like an hour or two a day. But it wasn't that bad. We had a castle weeding, no big deal. So this is how you travel Europe or anywhere else for $5 or less a day. You use WWOOF, Willing Workers on Organic Farms. The website, or Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. The website is wwoof.net, wwoof.net, or use Couchsurfing. Now, Couchsurfing is at couchsurfing.com. It's essentially a homestay and social networking service wherein you stay with locals and meet travelers, and you share authentic travel experiences. Couchsurfing is really interesting. Couchsurfing allows you to stay at someone, and they will let you stay on their couch. They'll let you stay on a mattress on their floor. It might just be on the floor on some cushions. It might be in a spare bedroom. And they want to meet other travelers. And then when you have a place to stay, the idea is you'll have an extra bed for them to stay at, an extra couch for them to stay at, and you'll host people. They'll give you reviews, and you'll get other reviews. Basically, the way that we traveled for about $5 or less a day throughout Europe is we used WWOOF, Willing Workers on Organic Farms, also Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms, and we used Couchsurfing. And we assembled our trips, so when we arrived in France, we were Couchsurfing with a college student who was also a DJ, I think at a college radio station. And then after the Couchsurfing stay, we did woofing. So we mainly did woofing, and we did a little bit of Couchsurfing. So using these two, you can pretty much travel Europe for very cheap. So here's some different websites. Here's WWOOF. The main website is www.woof.net. There's woofusa.org for woofing in the United States. I have not used this. There's woof.fr for woof.France. There's woof.de.en, English version of Germany. So essentially you just go to woof.net, you figure out the countries you want to travel to, you figure out how long you can be in each country as a visitor, and you schedule it so you're traveling to the country for as long as you can as a visitor, and then you're entering the next country to do woofing and couchsurfing. That's the gist of it. It's really not too difficult. It's just a matter of planning your trip. So that's basically how you travel Europe, or anywhere else in the world for pretty much $5 or less a day. So that's the gist kind of this ebook. Now I want to go over a few other things really, really quickly. I'll go over some of the pictures maybe rather quickly. Is when you're planning your trip abroad, figure out what you need to take and go as minimal as you can. It's easy. When I first went to Europe, I had a big backpack. It was massive, a hiking backpack. And it had a luggage carrier with wheels on it. And I ended up abandoning the luggage carrier, leaving a lot of stuff and just taking the big hiking backpack. Reagan, who had traveled before, she had a smaller backpack. And she was very smart and wise to take the smaller backpack. That was all she really needed. You don't really need that much clothes. I would recommend that if you do travel Europe, take high quality gear. Have a few things that are very high quality and just take that. And obviously research what you're going to need to take. You are going to need a European outlet adapter. Buy one of those on Amazon or Walmart.com or probably a number of other websites. I would recommend you laminate all your ID information. You take a thumb drive for your ID information with pictures on it. You make sure it's waterproof. And also you save stuff to a cloud storage like mega.nz with copies of your ID in case anything happens to them. But essentially the way you travel Europe, it's really simple. You use WWOOF, www.woof.net, Willing Workers on Organic Farms or Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms, and you use Couchsurfing. So that's about it. We can go through all the pictures and stuff, but I suggest you just do that on your own by going to howtotraveleuropecheap.com, purchasing the ebook, or better yet, going to flipfloridalandebookbundle.com. That's flipfloridalandebookbundle.com, or makethisyourview.com. Both websites that share strategies, that are basically promoting the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle, which you get a lot of ebooks and a lot of other valuable information you can use to make money online and learn how to flip properties and kind of travel for cheap. So this is kind of a brief overview. Yeah, a few other things I want to go over. Just a second. I want to share this website. It's called talesofAbackpacker.com. talesofAbackpacker.com / work exchange sites like Workaway, HelpX, WWOOF, and Worldpackers. Actually, let's not share this website. I'm going to do something a little bit more simpler. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle, fulfillment.com /thank you for your purchase page. We're going to scroll down on this page. And we're going to go to, I think it's number 16. So we're going to go to number 16. So again, we're at the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com /thank you for your purchase. If you go to number 16, bonus, spend less, experience more with these travel strategies. This offers a variety of websites offering strategies you can use to spend less, experience more when traveling. The benefit is that you can discover the travel strategies you can use to save money, make money while traveling, travel on a budget, and maybe more. The details, these websites offer travel strategies. So please note, for the links below, for these links, no copyright infringement is intended or implied. Any copyrighted material belongs to the individual owners. As this is considered bonus content, no claim to copyright is intended or implied. The estimated value is undetermined, but I believe you can save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on your next trip abroad by using these links. Again, we're at the Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com /thank you for your purchase webpage. So there's a link to budget travel, travel apps, travel websites, YouTube travel, Instagram travel, and luxury travel. So we're going to click on the budget travel. That looks like fun. Jumping into that beautiful, it's a spring or a gorge of some sort. So here's some tips of how you can spend less, experience more while traveling. Woof.net, WWOOF.net, willing workers on organic farms or worldwide opportunities on organic farms. Essentially, you stay at places, at farms. I think technically they're supposed to be organic. When we stayed at the Chateau Ile Marie in Picqueville, France, it wasn't really a farm, but we were doing some farm work. You stay at places in exchange for room and board. In exchange for room, a place to stay, and board. Maybe a meal or 2 meals a day. When we stayed at the Chateau Ile Marie in Picqueville, France, we stayed at a manor house that apparently was 500 years old. It appeared to have like 15 rooms. It was a 2-story walk-up with a huge walkable attic, and bats would fly in the attic at night. And it was just an amazing place to stay. We were given keys to a Sirocco, and sometimes we were given small amounts of money to go into town. It was a very small town nearby to pick up food. We'd go into town, pick up fresh baguettes, avocados, tomatoes, delicious potato chips, and beverages, and for lunch. And then we'd weed an hour a day and maybe make beds in the chateau, essentially the castle, for guests who were paying about $250 a night. But we were about 50 yards away from the chateau in a 500-year-old manor house. Just outside there was a dovecot, which used to, I think it holds pigeons, carrier pigeons and stuff, and they would use them to pass notes back and forth years ago, whenever it was in operation. And then the dovecot, whenever the pigeons, I guess, would poop, they would rake that up and use that for gardening and stuff. And if the pigeons got really fat, I guess they would eat them. But I think it was called a dovecot. But I think it was for pigeons. Anyway, story time. So back to this, spend less, experience more. Here's some fantastic websites. And again, you can find this by going to Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com /budget-travel. That's Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com /budget-travel. One more time, Flip Florida Land ebook bundle fulfillment.com /budget-travel. So use these websites that will show you how to spend less and possibly experience more. Woof.net, WWOOF.net. You stay on farms, you stay on houses that need gardening work and stuff in exchange for room and board. It's fantastic. Second website, Couchsurfing.com. Couchsurfing, people allow you to stay on their couch, maybe spare room, maybe they have a mattress on the floor. and they just want to show you around. They're interested in meeting people from other cultures, and then when you get back to your country or your hometown, if you have a couch, you can call that person, invite them to stay. They can see how cool you are or how on the level you are by your ratings on Couchsurfing, so it's very legit. So wolf.net, couchsurfing.com, workaway.info. I don't know too much about workaway.info, but you can go to the website to find out more. I guess it's a work exchange. Worldpackers.com. I've heard it's similar to workaway.info. It's a work exchange. Worldpackers.com. Helpx.net. Hippohelp.com. Volunteerbase.com. Backdoorjobs.com. Idealist.com. Bunak.org. Helpstay.com. Goabroad.com. Greenhearttravel.org. Interexchange.org. Oparia. I think that's for au pairs or au pairs. Paradise Interns. OGVO.Ghana. The list goes on. Volunteering with India. Go Abroad China Ltd. Oyster Worldwide. Interexchange.org. BeWelcome.com. Matador Network. Here's a budget travel. Nomad Door. International House Sitting Community. House Cares. Mind My House. Home Exchange. HorizonApp.co. Trustroots.org. EvergreenClub.com. AffordableTravelClub.net. Servus. Staydo.com. GlobalFreeloaders.com. Then there's bonus website, how to get free or cheap accommodation, the 20 best websites for house sitting, house swapping, and staying with a local. Top 50 budget travel blogs that add the most value. Top 100 travel blogs and websites. 21 travel bloggers share top money-saving travel tips. The 45 best travel blogs to follow in 2021. 25 of the best travel blogs. And a bonus hack. The #1 travel hack of 2020, how anyone can get 50% off hotels. So there it is. Budget travel, Flip Florida Land ebook bundle, fulfillment.com/budget-travel. And these websites will show you how to spend less, experience more while traveling. I hope you enjoyed this, and safe travels.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me